Just imagine how uncomfortable it is to get this in your comments and your DMs every day, every week, every month.
Former Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay has never been afraid to speak her mind. And on Monday's episode of The Women Tell All, the 34-year-old joined Chris Harrison on a special segment for an important reason: to talk about all of the horrific online messages she and other members of Bachelor Nation have received. Chris introduced Rachel by explaining that he wanted to address an issue that had been going on for the last several seasons. "There is so much passion out there in Bachelor Nation, and it's not always positive," the host began. "There's some negative criticism. I completely understand that. But unfortunately, there is a line that has been crossed, and so it is time to address that." Since Rachel has long been vocal about the online hate she received during her seasons on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, Chris figured she would be the perfect person to discuss the topic. And as the first Black lead in the show's 24 seasons, the podcast host was also the subject of some of the most despicable, racially motivated attacks.
Because people have become so comfortable being mean, and meaner than ever on social media, and by not talking about it, I think people feel empowered.
Rachel then said that while people understand her and the other contestants' struggles with online hate, no one fully comprehends how awful it can be. So she decided to share some of the actual messages that she and the Bachelor women had received. "Kill yourself, you're useless," read one message. "You are disgusting and jealous," read another. And the messages only got worse from there. Rachel was far from the only woman who spoke up about their experience with online hate during last night's episode. Tammy Lee said at one point she was afraid to pick up her phone because people would send her such nasty comments. Sydney Hightower cried while discussing how online harassment had affected her entire family. And Marissa Gunn talked about being bullied for the color of her skin. After the emotional segment, both Rachel and Chris implored viewers to think before they send online hate. And Rachel left the rest of the women with this uplifting message.
These people who hide behind their phones and their computers and these smart devices, they don't have even a fraction of the guts that you have to stand up here today and face these people.